Welcome to my home. It is time for another Thrifted Haul Style Up. And as promised, I've got some kaftans that I found, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of style them up if they were in the same color family. That gives me the option to use some of the same accessories. I'm going to use a scarf, a pashmina, a chain belt. By keeping it in the same color, maybe it'll be easier for you to get some ideas on how to style these things up. I'm going to start with a dress. I found this Wild Root extra large dress. I think that this is a fairly common style of dress. So I have a couple of dresses in this same fashion because I just love how long they are. If I can find anything that touches the ground, that makes me happy. And it is rare that I could find something that touches the ground if I'm wearing heels. Now that's a super find. Underneath the dress, I just went with a very simple, thin turtleneck. It's got like a snake pattern, right? So I just want you to see that it doesn't matter what the patterns are. As long as they're in the same color family, I think that it could work. So here we have this snake pattern and this really awesome super find. I love this. I don't know what you call this. Maybe a duster? I'm not sure. It's got a really cool embroidered collar, obviously sheer, so it's just a simple layer on piece. It has two little hooks here, so this is its closing clasp. And I love how there's two panels kind of in the front, right? Because it splits on the sides. It's so lovely. It lays nicely. It doesn't move around too much. It's beautiful. Now, I took those three pieces and paired them together. Now, there's different shades of green going on, and I also went ahead and paired it with this pashmina. There is no green in this pashmina. However, it's got some very, very light blues, maybe technically a green in there. It's very, very faint. It's a different pattern, slightly different color, but the majority of the outfit is kind of all in the same color scheme, right? And so I'm just going to use this very same pashmina with most of the outfits, and you'll see just how it changes the look. I think that this is something you can come across easily in your thrift stores or in regular stores. They come in so many different patterns and colors. The versatility is great. These are really good investment pieces. Now, I think that all four of those pieces work so well together. And the thing that really kind of makes it pop and come alive, besides the pashmina, is all of the accessories, all of the jewelry, all different various types that I've come across on different thrifting trips. I have said and will repeat that when you are curating a look and you're looking for specific items, it's going to take time, especially if you are attempting to thrift your collection. They are investment pieces. I almost try to wear every single piece of necklace and bangle at the same time. Now, I've shared on my channel that I love playing with sizes. This is a set that I found. It is a 4XL. That's all it says. That's just a size tag on the collar and on the pants. It is a matching set. Because of the size and the style of it, it's very kaftan. This by itself is very kaftan. I love that it has a split down the middle and on the sides of this top, and it's got some slight stitching here in a Y shape, just like a lot of my other kaftans do, but I'm in luck that it came with pants. I really love this. Now, with the pants, the way that I would keep something up on my waist is to use a belt. We use belts to keep our jeans up. It's the same concept with these pants. I will put a belt on, right, that is nicely fitted, and then I'll just play with the pleating. And because this is so nice and flowy, it's not an issue. It doesn't create any unnecessary volume. And I know that there are elastic style belts that will fit nice and snug and comfortably. A very simple way of cinching the waist is a chain belt or a scarf, as we've talked before. So I just show you what it looks like with a chain belt. And it looks nice. I think it complements the jewelry just fine. But I usually take up all of my looks with using a pashmina. And so by taking the pashmina, I wrap it around, which creates another opportunity to use a brooch. Sometimes I'll use a safety pin if I don't want anything visible, or if I don't have the right brooch that goes with whatever look that I'm going with, then I'll use a safety pin. Or if I just want like an invisible kind of look, I'll use the safety pin. However, today I decided to use a lovely brooch that I thrifted. But you can see, right, how it just changes everything up to add that pashmina. You can also use a sarong or a scarf. Now, I thrifted this, it's a Cole Haan bag. I loved the color of this bag and it paired well with most of my looks, and it's super fun. If you're already gravitating towards a certain color, finding things that match up, you know, when it comes to accessories is always a super cool find. Now, I've shown this tassel before. I'm pretty sure this is like to a curtain or something. It's a really nicely made one and it's big enough to loop around my head. I would say be on the lookout for these tassels because they make great necklaces, and layering a few of them would be cool. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know I'm a sucker for some really cool embroidery. And I love this piece here, okay? It's a simple shape, very simple shape, right? Kaftans are usually simple. The embroidery, and it has like this gold, almost ochre color here. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I just love this by itself, okay? The tag says it's a 2XL. I love it. Very beautiful. I have said that these kaftans are a piece of artwork all by themselves. You don't have to wear jewelry. It's already got a lot going on. However, we are very extra here. We are very maximum here, okay? So I'm going to do the most. I show you that I wear a ton of jewelry with it, right? And I let you see it with nothing else around the waist, just by itself. Super lovely. Then I did add the chain belt, the same chain belt I've been using on my other outfits, and it just cinches in the waist nicely. It is a mixed metal chain belt, right? So that means it just has silver and gold. I love the versatility of mixed metal accessories. That way you can wear both colors at the same time. Now, even this dress with everything that's going on here, okay? The jewelry, the embroidery, a lot. When I add the pashmina to it, it just changes up the look entirely, and they're all beautiful looks. But there's just something about adding the pashmina that just kind of elevates it for me. It just does something else. That layering, the draping, the adding of the brooch to it. I think it's very beautiful. I hope you do too. Now, this last piece. It may not be much, okay? It's actually a very simple design. The simplest. It couldn't be simpler. I'm gonna take it off the hanger to show you. Now, I couldn't tell you a size because there's no tag. But look at this. I'm gonna hold it upside down because the collar is droopy. This is a perfect rectangle. Very simple and easy design. I'm gonna fold it in half. Just a rectangle, okay? Times 2 makes this piece. And when you look at it, it's just stitched up on both sides. It's just so simple. I hope you could see it all. Now, because it's such a perfect rectangle, when you put it on, it drapes at the sides. I love draping. It has very simple embroidery just around the neck. It has butterflies. I only just now realized that the embroidery design is different on both sides. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say it's reversible because it looks exactly the same on both sides. I love this kaftan so much. It is very flowy and roomy. It's wonderful to be in. So I put it on for you. It's a simple design and there's a lot of fabric. I'm drowning in it in all the best ways possible. I think it looks very regal. It makes me feel like a queen or a priestess, a goddess. I just love it so much. With this one, I did not put the pashmina on because I just didn't want to take away from all the volume that the fabric was creating. Sometimes I like it, sometimes it's not necessary. I want to be in all of that fabric, kind of just drowning in it. I love that feeling. Now, this accessory here, it's an infinity scarf. It's just a big circle. It's very wide, thick. I love that it's this green color and it looks like moss. It has one twist in it. I wear it as a collar, right? It's a collar, it's a scarf. Now, because of the size of it, and it's got a little bit of stretch to it, and because of the size of it, I'm able to push it to wear it past my shoulders. I can put one arm through it. This is a wonderful accessory to have. And the more unique and dramatic, the better. You're gonna get the most maximum style out of this, out of pieces like this. I have this in this color and in a black color. They just elevate a look. And I don't know what you think, but I think that both of these pieces together are phenomenal. When I wear this, it takes me back to when I was a kid. My great grandmother had one of those glamour shot photos that make you look like you're in heaven surrounded by pink feathers, like hers was pink. They were glamour photos. That's all I know them as. They were glamour shots or glamour photos. And I remember just looking at that picture, wanting so bad to one day be able to take a picture like that. I never got to. I hope one day I could recreate those old photographs because, my God, they're nostalgic for me. Whenever I see them, people think like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I took that picture, or I can't believe I did that. I'm like, man, I wish I could do that. That is so cool. When I wear this around my neck, all these little fibers are floating around like feathers. It just reminds me of those pictures. I love it so much. Always be on the lookout for these very extra type of accessories. They're going to give the most maximum style, and I think they elevate the looks. They're wonderful investment pieces. Now, I did add this coat to this kaftan because, hey, I would wear it if my wife was taking me out to a show or to the opera. Whatever. You know, it's like, what do you wear on top of a kaftan if you're going out? A big ass coat. That's what. Now, this coat I also thrifted. It is a Jones, New York coat. It's a 0X. I'm not sure what that means, but it is heavy. And it has this huge hood in the back that in order to get a high collar look, I just roll it up and tuck it into itself and just shape it around my neck for extra drama, okay? I wear my drama, okay? So that's what I do when I find a coat that has a huge hood. I like to roll it up into itself and give myself a huge dramatic collar. I hope that today's looks inspired you a bit to be a little bit more adventurous, or if you already are adventurous, just different ways of doing so. I want to express a little extra gratitude to those of you who have taken your precious YouTube points and hyped my video. I see when that happens, and I want you to know that every time that happens and when you share it, my video, it just makes me feel a nice hug and it makes me feel really good when you guys do that for my little channel. Thank you so much. My next video is an upcycle video. I hope you'll watch that and let me know what you think. I love having fun at the end of those videos when I style them up. I kind of turn it into a little dance-off moment at the end there because I like to have some fun. The next video will be another thrift haul style up. I want to thank you for watching. I love you for that. And until my next video, I'll see you next time. Bye!